4 chefs are going for the gold in a grocery store. Let's meet them. First up, Vincenzo Paleggi is a research and development chef from Cambridge, Massachusetts. Next up, Veronica Eichen, a personal chef for a winery in Santa Rosa, California. Nice to have you. Next up, we got Eric Nelson Brown, a caterer and father-to-be from Austin, Texas. Nice to have you, chef. Finally, to wrap it up, Rana Obidat, the pastry chef and mother-to from Atlanta, Georgia. You're gonna shop for your comfort food creation, and you cannot use more than 5 pounds of food. And that's why this game is called Watch Your Weight. And we're going in 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off! Look at Enzo hauling.
Hey, you guys have longer legs than we do! I'm not gonna use meat because I know how heavy it can get. I see a fig and muscat wine jelly. I'm gonna put this sweet jelly with this grilled cheese to cut through the saltiness of the other element.
I wanted to add something that was cold, sweet, and sour. Pepper relish is gonna be a great addition to the chicken cutlet. So I grabbed peppers and fresh basil.
I'm starting a new recipe. I grabbed chocolate chips, chocolate spread, almond spread, and chocolate wafers.
I'm making oysters Rockefeller. I'm grabbing oysters, I'm grabbing panko, I'm grabbing bacon, which are all really light, and I can get a really good bang for my weight.
It's gonna be so sweet. These tarts are not working out the way I want them to.
I'm making real comfort food, and to me, that means grilled cheese. I layer on my cheese, prosciutto, and fig jelly. I put them on the sheet pan and I weight it down with another sheet pan, so it's almost like a panini press.
I look at the clock, I got 30 seconds. I'm sweating bullets. I gotta get all these ingredients on the plate, put the pepper relish, little basil on top.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop working. First up, Chef Rana, what did you make for us?
This is my chocolate tart. I tried to tame the sweetness with the unsweet cookie.
Up next, Chef Eric.
So I did a charred Meyer lemon oysters Rockefeller with parsley breadcrumbs.
Next up, Chef Veronica, what do you have for us?
My 3-year-old daughter, Kira, loves grilled cheese, and so do I. I put a little grown-up spin on it, a little Sonoma County.
Last but not least, Chef Vincenzo, what do you have for the judges?
Every Sunday growing up, my grandma would start our big Sunday dinner with chicken cutlets, and I put my own little spin on it.
The chef that we'll be checking out will be Chef Rana. The name of this game is Grocery List. So I've made a list for you.
Oh, no.
You have to shop for and include all 6 ingredients on your list in your noodle dish. In 3, 2, 1, go!
I always use grocery lists when I go shopping for my family, but this is the wackiest grocery list I've ever seen. Nuts. I see something green, any nut, I'm thinking of pesto. And an Asian noodle, Asian pesto. I'm making rice noodles with an Asian pesto and pan-seared salmon.
I see the list and I automatically think pad thai, incorporate a little bit of shrimp into it. I'm grabbing all the things I need: grapefruit, pistachios, and jalapeno for spice.
I'm gonna make plant on a Caesar salad, but it's a noodle Caesar salad. So I'm looking for a small pasta, and boom, I find orecchiette pasta. And I grab a really nice white marinated anchovy. White anchovies.
Whoa!
Put those in there, in a hot pan. Anchovies, grapefruit, nuts, something green, shallots. I feel really confident that I can use these items to build a really nice pad thai. I get the shrimp in a nice little quick marinade, so I get some spice in there.
I'm gonna get my pasta going first.
Because you're gonna have to cool it down?
That's right. The food of Southern Italy, there's not a lot of dairy, so we use a lot of extra virgin olive oil. But mayo is on the list, so I gotta use it. I put mayo, white anchovies, toasted pine nuts, grapefruit zest, and grapefruit juice. I got a Caesar dressing going. I usually don't cook with a lot of mayo. I usually just put some mayo on sandwiches, but mayo is the risk that I have to take. Oh yeah.
9 minutes left.
How you doing, Beantown?
Good, Sonoma.
The salmon's done, the skin is crisp, and it's a perfect medium rare inside, so I just set it off to the side.
2 minutes left.
I want to make sure my dish stands out. I run to the produce section and I just grab red bell pepper. It's the color that I'm going to need for my dish.
1 minute left.
And 1 minute, are you kidding me?
Come on, guys.
Veronica is all ready to go.
I'm making sure that I use all of my ingredients, and I got my toasted pistachios on the plate.
Come on, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop working. Whoa! Let's start off with Chef Veronica. Please explain it to the judges.
Okay, so I made rice noodles with an Asian pesto, pan-seared salmon, and roasted shiitake mushrooms with cherry tomatoes.
Next up, Chef Vincenzo.
I have today Caesar noodles, cold pasta salad with some fried kale.
Last but definitely not least, Chef Eric.
So with the ingredients given, I want to do a pad thai. I like the shrimp. Instead of using a raw egg, I use mayo as my egg substitute.
Unfortunately, one chef goes home, and that chef that will be leaving us will be Chef Enzo. You have 30 minutes to prepare and plate your best, and I mean best dish. Oh, that's what I was supposed to tell you about. These things in the middle. The name of this game is 1 ingredient per aisle. That will be the game. You'll go from aisle to aisle to aisle, and you'll grab 1 item from each aisle, and then you'll come back and cook and make your best dish. That sounds awesome.
1 ingredient per aisle. I'm done for.
Give it to me in 3, 2, 1, go! Aisle 5, dog food, cat litter, and baby food.
This is crazy.
I'm a mom. I deal with pureed food all day.
Oh, she's got the mom advantage.
I see bananas and mixed berries, so I grab it.
What's it gonna be?
Green beans.
Green beans?
I already had the peas, so I knew I could blend it together.
Here we go, okay.
Scallops are over here, buddy.
Scallops.
So I start cooking my scallops. I know that they're gonna cook real quick. I don't wanna overcook them. I wanna get a nice sear on them, and I want them to pull in as much flavor as I can get. And I basically just wanna baste them with a little bit of butter.
I've got to get started, and I have to make sure this semi-Fredo has time in the freezer so it sets up. I have to make my simple syrup, the sugar, the water, the cardamom seeds, and the sake, and let that reduce.
I'd love to use Chinese 5-spice, all the clove and cinnamon and backdrops to it. Genius. Hopefully having a little al dente vegetable on the plate. It'll offset the softness of the puree and the scallop.
What is this you're doing on top here?
This is gonna be a blackberry coconut baby food coulis, if you will.
Yes. And how old's your baby right now?
I have a 10-month-old.
10-month-old.
She's cute as a button.
It's redemption time,
55 seconds.
The clock is ticking. I don't have a second to waste. I know that every move I make is gonna win or lose me the competition.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop working. Woo. Chef, break it down for us. What do we have?
So I call that 9-aisle semi-Fredo. It's blackberries. On the bottom for some crunch factor, I added chopped pecans and granola.
Chef Eric, what do we have?
I did a nice scallop, little seaweed, pea puree, roasted purple cauliflower, and then goji berries.
The chef that will be leaving us will be Chef Eric. In my hand, I have a list of 10 ingredients. You have 2 minutes to gather as many of these items on the list as possible.
Okay.
Each item you check off, put in your cart for $2,000.
Okay.
If you get all 10 items, you will win $20,000. In 3, 2, 1, go, Veronica. And we're off. Going for cookies. Go, lady. Little lady finger.
Italian cookie, $2,000.
Okay, 45 seconds. She's got parsley. Make sure it's parsley, not cilantro. Parsley, great. 35 seconds.
So I'm running down the equipment aisle, and I see the toothpicks in the ramekin. Let's go.
Grab them.
Hey, they're toothpicks.
And the toothpicks. Earl Grey tea, 21 seconds. 20 seconds.
I'm just trying to burn through my list before I run out of time.
She's got shortening. Earl Grey tea.
There's no way I'm gonna find this tea, but I gotta try.
Stop! OMG. Ladies and gentlemen, $18,000!